Hey everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and just a wee state of affairs vlog for what's going on with the two channels and why I haven't been as prompt with some things as I should be, and what the hell's going on with some of the videos. First and foremost, we'll talk about the main channel, which is what this vlog will be posted up on, and what most of you guys are subscribed to. With the Steve Universe videos, why I haven't been uploading them as often or recently as I should be, given that there's another 4 episodes after Mindful Education and then you've got the shorts, is really trying to actually find a clean copy of them, actually. Because the last few copies I've tried to get from my usual source, and even after poking around on Kiss Cartoon as well, or even just straight up torrent sites, the quality in them tends to be kind of like as if someone had been recording it straight off a TV via their camera or something. Or even if it is a straight off the actual box download recording that they've got, there are weird ass cuts in the middle of it. There's weird cuts at the start of it, there's weird cuts at the end of it, which is cut off half the ending. Which is kind of why I haven't done the Spider with a Top Hat video either for Star vs. Forces of Evil, which is the last one at the moment, to my knowledge, because when I was doing the reaction to that, it cut off the end of it, not the credits or anything. Not just the credits. Before someone says, "Oh, we just watched the credits." No, it actually legitimately cut off the ending. So it's the case like it got up to the part where Spider with a Top Hat got summoned, and then it just cut. That's it. It just black screened on me. That's the end of the video. That was the end of the file. I've been able to find a few files which continued on after that, but never right up to the actual ending of the episode. At least none that are any actual quality that I would be able to put up for you guys. Yep, I know, saying that after I do my own edits. But, yeah. It's a case like... And that, unfortunately, that's the same thing that's going on with the Steven Universe ones, trying to find clean copies. Especially the way YouTube's been going around, because the shorts were up on YouTube for a bit, but then they got pulled. And this was on their own channel as well. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. YouTube has been very weird, even with the show's own channel, apparently. To all intents and purposes. At least on this side of the Atlantic. No idea what it's like for you guys on the American side of things. It might just be a case of this is not available in your country here, or it got pulled for some other reason, or I've no idea. Now I've been getting some, so that's the reason for Steve Universe and Star vs. Force of Evil, guys. I will try to get them up as soon as I can, but yeah. Unlike with Hungry Larry, this isn't me just purposely postponing it to a more opportune time and fitting moment. This is me genuinely trying to figure what the hell's going out. As for the rest of the stuff, like, I've been getting asks about Young Justice, We Bear Bears. Unfortunately, I cannot continue those series on YouTube because I have tried a double phaser edit, which is what's working for the most part with the Steve Universe and Star vs. Force of Evil videos, but they keep getting blocked by Warner Brothers. It seems like Warner Brothers has got some kind of straight up embargo on Young Justice. Not sure how everyone else, not sure how other people who've managed to get their ones up and running on it. Must be some other trick I'm missing, or it might be just a case of like there's some kind of there's some special algorithm targeting my channel. Who knows? Then again, Angry Joe was having issues with Warner Brothers as well when he was trying to do reaction videos to like the Wonder Woman trailer and other trailers that were released recently, so who knows? It could be a certain subscriber count, or I have no idea. I have no idea how YouTube's doing the calculations on this stuff. But yeah. Same issue again for the Wee Bear Bear stuff. Zoids, I am trying to get them all back in. Same story as I said last time with Zoids. I'm getting them all slowly back up and running first before I can resume doing that. That way I've only got so much to worry about with Shot Pro, because Japan, when it comes to anything like this, is a bit weird, because I did some digging around on Shot Pro. Shot Pro is the distributor for the toys. That's who's licensed to distribute the toy line. So why they've got the copyright, why they're doing them copyright claims on the TV series, I'm not sure. Because it might just simply because it's the whole Zoids thing. Might be, I have no idea. Japan is a bit on the weird side with that. In comparison, it'd be like Warner Brothers doing a copyright claim on someone doing a review on the Young Justice toys when it's not any audio or visual component for them beyond the actual action figures or something. It's a bit weird. Then again, YouTube is an international thing. They're having to comply with all sorts of stuff all over the planet. I've only been recently told that my Madoka Magica videos are blocked as well. So I'll try and get those unblocked for you guys. It's probably the same kind of thing going on with Japan with that. Or some other reason. At least they didn't get a straight up strike on my thing, like Danganronpa. So kudos to that point, at least. I think I figured out why Danganronpa was getting me strikes, because they were doing a dub of it around about the time that I was posting the videos from the Japanese stuff. So that might be the reason why. Anyway, oh yeah, the whole Sonic Boom as well. I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep up with the Sonic Boom this September as I had hoped. The reason for that is because work decided to slam me with a bunch of overtime. The computer was doing its nonsense thing. And also I was barely able to get the room for maybe a few minutes at a time for recording. Because people were going in and out. So, yeah. And the reason for why I wasn't able to get Gargoyles sorted out this October was because of the actual editing. I've been using my emergency vlog thing channel, which I don't advertise that often because it is an emergency channel, backup type thing. Which I don't post anything on there actually. That's become more of my test ground channel at the moment now. I posted up Gargoyles episode 2 onto there with variations of the audio edits to try and get through the system, but each one that managed to somehow get through the system was just absolutely painful to listen to. I mean, genuinely painful. At one point, it made my dog whine and bark at my computer. I am not kidding. That is the level of annoying, painful sounds that the audio edit I had to do for Gargoyles for that to get through YouTube. The problem, I think, is because of the setup for it, really, because Gargoyles never got a VHS DVD transfer thing. It is, at least not in the same way that other shows have. Gargoyles has always been either on TV or VHS. And when you're trying to conform a VHS system to a digital, when you're trying to convert an analog to a digital, there's always going to be something weird with it. Especially when you then try to further edit it. Which was what I was trying to do. I was trying to further edit files that had already been converted from VHS to digital. And, well, you can kind of see the result of that with the first episode. Because I had to double phase that as well when it got automatically world blocked by Disney. Which is weird because when I did it on my backup channel, it alternated between Disney and some other company. The reason for that, I believe, is because Gargoyles has got so many different licenses attached to it. I mean, yes, it is originally a Disney cartoon, but then it got transferred over to another company, and then another company got another bunch of rights to it, so Gargoyles, unfortunately, is one of these shows which has got so many fingers in the pie that I cannot get it through without one company or another snagging it via YouTube's automated system. Which is a shame, to be honest. I'm actually disheartened by that, because this is a show I remember growing up with, which is how in the comments section I knew Damona's name before they said it in the show, because sadly it wasn't a blind reaction, or it was near as blind though, because I could remember some of the characters' names and some of the stuff that happened in the show, but I couldn't remember everything. Mainly because when I was growing up watching it, it was a case like catch it when I got back from school or whenever I could. And back then we only had the one TV, so what the parents wanted to watch, they got to watch. Anyway, so yeah, that was the situation. So that's the situation, Gargoyles. Same kind of thing again as with Madoka, as with Zoids. The videos that are blocked on there, I am trying to get them up. I've probably already mentioned Zoids, haven't I? I can't remember at this point. Ugh. That's another reason as well as my brain's going because work is going absolutely nuts with overtime at the moment. And yeah. Especially when people are one guy's off in hospital because he's got some heart thing going on, so he's off work for the next 3 months. Yay! Oh boy. The reason I'm going yay for that is because he and I share the morning shift on the Sundays, and he's on the morning shift for the rest of the week, type thing. And the morning shift is when we at my work sort out the bakery and all kind of stuff, as well as everything else in the space of half an hour before the shop opens. And yeah, when there's only like me, the manager, and one other person at best. The way the holidays have all been timed out, they've all managed to coincide with everyone. Few people I know suddenly ill, and holiday rush. Yeah. So anyone who works in retail, you can kind of get the idea here of what the hell's going on. It is absolutely nuts, and your brain just kind of goes into bleach mode at that point. It starts barely functioning. But shifting between dawn shifts and midnight shifts and middle of the day shifts. Sometimes back to back. So yeah. Unfortunately, that's what's been going on with the main channel. And to an extent as well to my gaming channel. Because I'm wanting to keep up with the Overwatch Wednesday, the Heroes of the Storm Saturday, and my Choose Your Adventure Demon Hunter series as well, which I've been trying to get out every Thursday, but it's a case like Legion is not very alt-friendly, to say the least. And that's what that Demon Hunter is, it's an alt. I've got my main Demon Hunter on my other server, and then I've got that alt Demon Hunter for the Choose Your Adventure Demon Hunter series. The reason why I've been able to keep up with the Kingdom Hearts stuff is because I pre-recorded all of that in June and July. So it's very much a case like just get them. I'm still getting them all edited up, really. And since I'm having to work via a laptop and external hard drives, yeah, exports for those take about each of the hour and a half long videos and longer. They take round about 5 to 6 hours to export at best. At least that's what the timer says. And as anyone who uses Premiere Pro knows, when it says something along those lines, it usually takes about an extra half hour or so more than it's actually saying. Especially if something goes weird with the fan, which then makes it read out as taking 1400 years to export. That's always fun. Yeah. So, long story short, I'm stretching myself thin, and the cracks are starting to show between the two channels. That's always fun. And yes, I've finally given in and got myself a Twitter. JaffaArchfiend is my Twitter. So yeah, you guys want to follow on that. I won't be doing that much with it. I'll give the occasional poke on it. That's about really it. That's about it, really. So yeah, I'm also working on getting Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 videos sorted out. I'm getting them recorded. I'm getting all of them recorded up for the main story, and that is it. Just the main story on one character, and that is it. And then I'll upload them once I've got them all sorted out. That's really about it, I think. Oh yeah, and for people who are commenting in my videos about the Star Wars Rebel stuff, that is having to work with Goddess Jedi's timetable as well, because again, it's trying to get the use of the spaces and the use of the cameras, because they're having to go on charges, and we've got a lot of cables going on, and we are also being hijacked at the weekends at the moment, because our grandparents are moving house. So as anyone who's helped their grandparent move house, yeah. lot of stuff to go through. Lots of clutter to go through. So that's a lot of stuff to go through, and we're trying to help out with that. So that's another wee thing. So yeah, it's busy, busy, busy. Especially at this time of year. So, always fun. Oh boy. So yeah, that's the situation at the moment, guys. I will try to get everything back to full power, everything fully operational and back up to full strength and power. And the way the Gargoyles edit went up, I've kind of been disavowed. I've kind of not disavowed. See, what do I mean by my brain going poop? I cannot speak the words. I have the best words. I have good words, to quote Donald Trump. I can't believe I just said that. Anyway, I was planning for November to do a nostalgia series as well. The Redwall series. I don't know how many people over in America had the Redwall series. I know it was on in Canada, and it was a BBC show here in Britain. I know it aired in Canada because it got sent off to a Canadian TV company. Don't know if it aired in America, so might be nostalgia for me, but it might be a brand new thing for you guys. I have no idea. And then there's also, but the way my edit horror story, fitting for October really, with the Gargoyles series went, I'm not sure how well it would go. I'll try and get episode 1 of that up sometime in November. If it works, I will try to get something done for that, because Steven Universe and Star Wars Force of Evil are on mini hiatuses as they go into their little bits in between. So it'll give you guys something to watch. But yeah, that's the situation at the moment between my two channels. And yeah, mainly too long, didn't listen. Shit happened. Shit's been going on. Shit keeps going on. And I'm trying to do my best not to break down and cry. It's that situation. Yeah. Thank you guys for continuing to subscribe, for continuing to watch. I'm amazed that you guys still watch this. That you still listened and watched to my channel. Hell, even to the guys who are my gaming channel. And actually, on a note of that, people who have been suggesting games for me to play on my gaming channel, I have been taking a look at those. I might do some of them in the future. People have been saying Five Nights at Freddy. I tried that. It's not my cup of tea, really. Because as much as I love a good jump scare, with a game whose sole function is a jump scare, I'm not that interested, really. I mean, yeah, it could be fun for the first couple of times playing it, but it's something I would get bored of. It's something I got bored of really quickly, sadly. And yes, as much as I know when I'm gaming, I've just got a single stoic face going on. That's because I'm concentrating on the game. I'm concentrating on trying to kick shit's ass or not die or going, what the hell are you doing in that lane, type thing. So that's kind of why I go for the single expression, without meaning to. But with Five Nights at Freddy, I got very bored with it very quickly. Constant jump scare is, yeah, if something has a constant jump scare, it stops being entertaining, really, to me. People have been suggesting I play Undertale. I have been meaning to take a look at that, but with the way my mouse is going, no. My mouse has got enough issues as it is, and I'm trying to get a replacement for it that I feel comfortable with. But the way Undertale plays, it would be constantly trying to get it to move around all over the place. And if my mouse cuts out even for a split moment, yeah. I do not want to fight Sans with a mouse that could cut off at any moment for a split second. No! No. Boss battles are annoying enough as they are without faulty controllers. That's an extra level of frustration. People have been suggesting Danganronpa game. feel for me that would kind of be a slight defeating the point, really. Because I've watched the anime, so I know how it goes, where it would go. So, yeah, that'd be kind of like playing connect the dots, really, if I was to do the Danganronpa game. Not sure if it actually plays out like that. I might give it a look later on, but who knows. Oh yeah, and a wee announcement thing as well, actually. Since you guys liked my last mailbag video, which I did sort of to vent frustrations and stuff with the people with the anons in my inbox, I figured, why not make it an annual thing? So if you guys have any questions that you specifically want to ask me about stuff for my two channels or anything in particular, aside from when are you gonna resume Young Justice, are you gonna resume We Bear Bears, etc. type things, send a ask into my Tumblr inbox with the first bunch of words saying Jaffa Mailbag, so I know that it is for the mailbag, that you want me to put it up in the mailbag episode, and in January I will put up the video with the mailbag, and we'll see how it goes from there. So that's a wee bit of thing for you guys, and yeah, so thanks for listening on this for the last 20 minutes, basically me rambling. JaffaArchfiend out.